Okay, so welcome to this tutorial where we're going to cover how exactly the characters are set up or exposed inside of the repositories. So we're going to look at the specifically the Paxu character plugin, and if you scroll down here you can see that we've credited both Kennedy and Quaternius. The majority of the characters come from both of those, and not really much elsewhere. There's another pack that's Miximo, but for the most part everything's going to exist inside of here. So if you've seen the previous environment tutorial, we show how you can clone using GitHub, and it's basically the same flow that we're going to be in right now. It's just a little bit larger, the repository, so I've already downloaded it, and yeah, we can jump in with right-clicking the show package contents. And what we basically want to do is look at how it's constructed. So you can see there's a lot in here, and if we go down to say monsters, you'll see that we have big, and then you also have rounded. Those are like little balls, but we're going to specifically look at this because it's probably like one of the more cute and full featured. So if I go to SK Hanzo, SK Hanzo originally comes from a blend file, and this comes from Quaternius, and you can see him right here. The problem with this is that it's kind of low poly and the animations are stuck inside of here. So I've gone ahead and exported all of the animations. You can see them all right here, and they're all done in FBX. Quite a few of them have been exposed inside of Sceneri. And the more interesting thing is that you can basically drag these in and hot swap them. You'll see down here like the SK Monster Big combined means that everything has basically been combined into one file. The reason that this has been done is that inside of Blender there is no root node, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up because this is where a lot of stuff actually occurs. This is Maya. Maya allows me to do a little bit more with this, and we can also get a root node, as you can see right here, which allows us to be able to control the orientation. So this is actually being converted from a Y up to a Z up, and this conforms to, say, any type of different game engine, including Sceneri. So Hanzo is right here. I'm going to go ahead and solo him. You can see that he's all smooth and actually set up, and he has the different animations on him already. Now this is just a source file where you can come in and modify things, but I'm going to show you what I mean by going into a new project. So don't save. And I'm going to grab the Hanzo that we talked about, which pulling him in allows me to see the default geometry, everything that's there, the root node. And then if I were to go in and drag these animations on, so let's go ahead and do idle, you'll see that he basically takes on the idle pose, or the animation. And like I said, this can be used in any type of game engine, and it actually has everything named, all of the roots, the pole targets, whatever you need, completely organized. So that's kind of how you use Maya. We went over how you can use Blender, so it gives a full-fledged idea of how you're able to access the characters inside of this and use the source files in Sceneri or whatever you're building as far as engine content.